Welcome to On This Day, where we look back at the moments that made history, one day at a time. From major world events to the weird and unexpected, every date has a story. So, what happened on 16th of August? Let's find out. August 16th is one of those dates that's packed with dramatic turns and fascinating milestones. From revolutions and legendary performances to scientific discoveries and cultural farewells, there's plenty to explore today. Let's dive in and see what makes August 16th such a memorable stop on the calendar. In 1977, the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley, passed away at Graceland in Memphis. He was just 42, and his death sent shockwaves around the world. Fans everywhere mourned the loss of the man whose voice, style, and charisma changed popular music forever. Going back to 1777, the Battle of Bennington was fought during the American Revolutionary War. Patriot forces led by General John Stark defeated a larger force of British and Hessian troops in what is now Vermont. It was a key win that helped turn the tide at Saratoga. On this day in 1896, gold was discovered in Bonanza Creek in the Yukon Territory, sparking the Klondike Gold Rush. Thousands of prospectors poured into the harsh, remote wilderness, hoping to strike it rich, leaving behind legends, ghost towns, and a few lucky fortunes. In 1948, baseball great Babe Ruth passed away at the age of 53. He wasn't just a player, he was an icon, famous for his home runs, his larger-than-life personality, and the way he transformed the sport into America's pastime. August 16, 1960, saw Joseph Kittinger make a record-breaking parachute jump from over 102,000 feet. He rode a helium balloon to the edge of space before stepping out into a free fall that reached speeds over 600 miles per hour. It was part of Project Excelsior to test high-altitude bailout systems. On this day in 1819, the Peterloo Massacre took place in Manchester, England. A peaceful rally for parliamentary reform turned deadly when cavalry charged the crowd, killing at least 15 and injuring hundreds. It became a defining moment in Britain's struggle for democracy. In 1920, Ray Chapman of the Cleveland Indians was hit in the head by a pitch and died the next day, the only MLB player to die from an on-field injury. It shocked baseball and led to rule changes like banning the spitball and ensuring cleaner, more visible balls. In 1858, U.S. President James Buchanan sent the first transatlantic telegraph message to Queen Victoria. It took hours to send a few words, but it was a huge leap for communication, shrinking the Atlantic from weeks of travel to minutes of telegraphy. Love discovering what happened on this day in history? Hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload. On August 16, 1974, punk rock pioneers the Ramones played their first show at CBGB in New York City. It was raw, loud, and fast, and it launched a whole new era in rock music, inspiring countless bands around the world. In 1962, Pete Best was fired from the Beatles and replaced by Ringo Starr. It was a dramatic shakeup just as the band was on the edge of global stardom, and it changed the chemistry that would define the Fab Four. In 1975, Peter Gabriel performed his final show with Genesis before leaving to go solo. Both he and the band would go on to huge success in different ways, showing how a split can lead to creative reinvention. August 16, 1945, marked the day Puyi, the last emperor of China, was captured by Soviet troops in Manchuria. He'd ruled as a child emperor, then as a puppet of Japan, and now he was a prisoner. A dramatic end to the story of China's imperial line. On this day in 1954, the first issue of Sports Illustrated was published. It wasn't just a magazine, it became the go-to source for sports journalism, iconic photography, and that famous swimsuit issue that got everyone talking. And in 1972, King Hassan II of Morocco survived an assassination attempt when rebel pilots attacked his Boeing 727. The king calmly radioed them himself, telling them he was alive and to stop shooting. It's one of those incredible true stories that proves real life can be stranger than fiction. That's what happened on 16th of August throughout history. Made it this far? Drop your favorite historical fact in the comments. Learn something new? Hit subscribe and come back tomorrow. You never know what the past has in store.